What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in one time for the one time we grinding. I ain't gonna try to make this an extended long when I try to be under an hour, probably well under an hour if it goes that way. But shout out to everybody on here, man. We grinding. Definitely appreciate you guys for checking in with us, man. We gonna continue to hold it down, man. Much blessed to you and yours. And yeah, man, I heard this early this morning. Said sent me about the boxing voice talking about Fury and Wilder. I'm not surprised by that at all. And also Jermall Charlo, somebody sent me an interview that he went off, and also seen some more things he said about Danny Jacobs and Canelo. And he famously said, "I'm not scared to use my O. I just want to compete." And also at the press conference today, they had it on FS1, same channel, Undisputed, come on. Jermall Charlo, I think what Jermall said, I'm from a different era than these boxers. So the Charlos definitely want to separate themselves from the pack. Okay. And I can dig it. You know what? I definitely can dig it, man. I definitely can dig it, man. I definitely can dig it, man. That's what you want to do. You want to be able to separate yourself from the pack. You don't want to be synonymous with this era of boxing. And who would? Okay. Who wants to be synonymous with this era of boxing? Honestly, nobody does. Okay. Nobody wants to be synonymous with this era of boxing. And I can't blame them, bro. I really can't blame them, man. It's a tough era in boxing. A lot of different dudes out here. But, we can talk about Tyson Fury. Let me just get comfortable, man. My back is hurt, man. So bear with me. I'm trying to get my heating pad on my chair. So y'all give me 1 second, man. Let me set myself up. This was like the last little minute thing I chose to do, man. I was in back was so tight after ripping the run of the day. So let me set my heating pad up real quick, y'all. Move some things around. Yep, so I'm getting set up. So yeah, I'm comfortable. But yeah, am I surprised by Fury? Nah. At the end of the day, people like Andre Ward, he's entitled to his opinion. I can't get mad at nobody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? He's entitled to his opinion. But obviously, Tyson Fury is the one that don't want it. If the report is true, Tyson Fury is the guy who don't want the smoke. And I figured that. After being honestly knocked out, probably in most people's opinion, in the 12th round, I mean, did anybody really think he was going to jump right back in there with Wilder? No. Unless everything is on the line. And I think in a rematch, he loses. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. I think Wilder has more to build on to him. I think that's the best Tyson Fury you're going to get. Now, health-wise, he can come back better, but maybe that punch might have damaged him. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to get back in there with that. He'd rather Anthony Joshua go through that and then come back and make a boatload of money, even more money, than we're going to make with Wilder this time and let Joshua go through it. So basically, it's the public pressure being put on Joshua. And fuck it, man. Let's do it. Let Amir Khan and Kell Brook take the April 13th date and let Wilder and Joshua get it on. Why not? You can't be mad at that. I think it's good that Fury is refusing to fight Wilder. I think it's good. Force Wilder and Joshua now. Eddie Hearn is barely hanging on by a cliff note, messing with the zone. Might as well make the fight. The fight ain't gonna be on the zone. Anthony Joshua don't have a deal on the zone. So I mean, why not Wilder Fury? April 13th, pay-per-view. Showtime. Ain't no point of putting it in the UK. It don't make no money. It don't make no money in the UK. $75 compared to 20 pounds. And when you think about it, it's a tax. It's a 48% tax. So it's still $20 in American money, however you look at it. Plus Deontay Wilder, it's a currency transfer tax. And I don't even know what the international tax is, for the UK and being from the United States. You gotta make more money in the United States. If Joshua want to get a citizenship here, set up a citizenship here. So you won't get taxed, as a foreigner. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's time for this fight to happen. You know, there's no more waiting around. At the end of the day, Joshua's dead to rights, okay? Do you want to mess around and fight Big Baby Miller and get exposed or perhaps lose to him, you know, in Madison Square Garden when you can just go ahead and fight Wilder and fight him twice this year and secure your legacy and win or lose and get the bag? It don't really matter. It doesn't matter at this point. You know, it really doesn't matter to me, man. It shouldn't matter to them. Tyson Fury is actually doing the right thing. Y'all can call him a coward, a pussy, a punk. Oh, I can't believe Fury did this. But in actuality, it's the best thing going for boxing. He's doing his part to force the fight that we want to see. You know, the winner of Joshua Wilder, if they fight and Wilder knock him out and Wilder retires, who gives a shit? Okay, who cares? Wilder's 30, what, 34, 35 years old? Who gives a shit? You know, he got all the belts. That's Fury fought. And he lets all the belts go and retire. So what? Fury had an opportunity to fight him again. I don't care what nobody's saying. People are going to continue to say, well, I just feel Fury won. Well, a lot of people feel, you know, different fighters won throughout history. But people just running with that narrative that Floyd Mayweather put out there because he bet on the fight. That's what it is. That fight was close. That's far from a robbery. A close fight can never be a robbery. It can never be a robbery. It's just the way it is. You know, people gonna try to sell it. They always trying to discredit the black fighter, man. And people don't like to talk about race. Well, tell everybody out there, stop being racist. Okay? Stop being biased towards their own people. Because people will try to tell you about Castillo and Floyd Mayweather. Won't tell you Floyd Mayweather fought with one arm. People tell you about Madonna, Mayweather won. But nobody else will ever talk about Canelo Trout, Canelo Triple G1, Canelo Triple G2, Canelo Cotto, Canelo Lara. I mean, for every fight you want to bring up about a black fighter being close, I mean, Canelo got 1-4 by itself. Not starting on Oscar De La Hoya shady ass legacy. I mean, De La Hoya robbed Felix Sturm. What's up, JC? What's up? I'm a little bit far back. Eli Zachary, what's going on? Tim E, what's going on? W Blake 22, what's going on? Duso 9 from the UK. Man, I can't believe I ain't gave you no wrench, dog. What am I doing? There you go, family. Get your wrench on. Timmy E, Xavier, what's going on? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, what's going on, Alex Santos? Man, I'm tired of that shit, man. I'm tired of that shit. What's going on, Con? See you. You know, they want to bring up, oh, Wilder robbed it. I mean, how many times, you know, different Pernell Whitaker got robbed versus Chavez Sr.? I mean, people think Milton Taylor got robbed versus Chavez Sr. Frankie Randall got robbed versus Chavez Sr. I mean, get going on and on in history, man. Okay? It ain't my fault that people don't know their history in boxing. I mean, if you don't know your boxing and your history in boxing, there's plenty of fucking articles and plenty of videos out there. These old fighters who can read up on this stuff. And people talking about boxing is in the place where, what's up, Say? I see you. Alex Santos, what's up? I see you. Boxing's always been corrupt. It's been way corrupt than what it is now, bro. Going back to Sonny Liston and the Phantom Punch versus Muhammad Ali, people thought that was fake. And a whole bunch of other BS, man. But, you know, it is what it is, man. But I'm liking what Fury is doing it. And people gonna be, you know, the super hardcore Wilder fans, the super diehard Wilder fans gonna be mad and say Fury a punk. No, man, Fury can't be a punk, man. He came back, was a man of his word, fought 2 tune-ups, prematurely came and competed versus Deontay Wilder, and some people thought he won. He can't be a punk in my eyes. This is my personal opinion. It can't be my personal opinion, bro. He can't be no punk, bro. He ain't scared. He know his worth. You know, go fight Joshua. And then, you know, you beat Joshua or y'all fight twice next year. And then we get it on. You know, then we all can retire, bro. That's just what it come down to. Wilder, Fury get ready to retire, bro. So why am I going to trip when you can beat me. We can do a rubber match. You beat Joshua. You might have to whoop his ass twice. So be it. Then 2020, you can fight me. You beat me. We could do a third fight. Everybody can retire. And if Joshua want to come back and try to scoop the belts back up, he can. It's the best possible plan. It's the best possible plan. Force Joshua to fight Wilder and force Wilder to fight Joshua. I think It's beautiful what Tyson Fury doing. I don't care. He already proved that he got kahunas to me. If he retired tomorrow or today, I wouldn't give a shit. He proved to me as a man of his word that he came through. Now, is he still a cheat? Hell yeah, he's still a cheat. I don't forget about that. But he abandoned his word. He came through. He fought Wilder. And, you know, Wilder and Joshua should fight now. This is plain and simple. How's that too hard to ask? It's not hard to ask. Just go ahead and make the fucking fight happen, okay? The $50 million ain't coming back, all right? That $50 million is gone. NBA Films, what's going on? That $50 million is gone. It ain't sucker shit, man. He can't be no sucker, bro. He can't be no sucker, man. How can you say a man? How can you say a man that came back prematurely and fought Wilder, bro? Didn't fall out. King of my hood, Texas salute. He didn't fall out. He didn't pull out. He went through with the fight, passed all the tests. He can't be a sucker. Now, Joshua and Wilder must fight. That's the fight we want to see. How can we get mad at Fury for forcing the fight that we want to see? I can't get mad at him. I don't give a shit about Brazil, bro, but I wouldn't mind seeing him shut Brazil up too. Okay? I wouldn't mind that fight. I wouldn't mind seeing him shut Brazil up. Okay? Wouldn't mind it. But Joshua needs to step up to the plate. I don't give a shit about Big Baby Miller. Okay? What if he fuck around there and lose to Big Baby Miller, bro? What if he gonna? He ain't scared. I mean, how can you call a man scared, bro? How can you call him scared because he don't want an immediate rematch, bro? I ain't mad at him. I can't call that man scared. I ain't gonna call him scared for what? Because he want to fight for the lineal and the undisputed championship. So be it. It's the fact that Wilder and Joshua need to fucking fight. You can't get mad at that. He's scared because he came back overweight, fought 2 times and fought Wilder. He's scared he obviously ain't scared to fight him. Joshua and Wilder need to step up to the plate and fight each other. He'll fight the winner. And then they can fucking retire, bro. I don't care about seeing Wilder and Fury before Joshua and Wilder. I honestly don't care. I obviously don't care about seeing Wilder and Fury before Wilder and Joshua still. I don't give a shit. If I can get Wilder and Joshua and shut some of these niggas up, or they can shut me up, I'm happy, bro. I'm tired of seeing these niggas every day talk. They still talk about Wilder and Joshua. Every live stream, every video. I mean, goddamn, Mr. Boxing Today head got to be spinning, man. He can't even talk heavyweight boxing no more because everybody talk about the same shit every day. The same stuff every day. Now it's Joshua Wilder again. Joshua, come on, man. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Let's put that shit to rest. Let's put that shit to rest. Let these two niggas head up and fight each other, bro. And we all can move on with our lives, bro. We can go on to Crawford Arrow. That's going to be a big roadblock. I ain't mad at Fury, bro. I ain't mad at him, nigga. Enjoy your wealth. Enjoy your 80,000 kids and, you know, get some tomato cans, you know, over in the UK. Get you a Dave Allen. You know, go beat up Dillian White or some shit. Matter of fact, go get you a Dominic Brazil on your hands. And let Wilder and Joshua scrap it out 2 times next year. And hopefully Wilder beat the hell out of Joshua. We can just have a Joshua Palooza fest. No way in hell would I rather see Joshua and Wilder 2 over Wilder and Joshua. I mean Wilder and Fury 2 over Wilder and Joshua. You smoking dick. I'm sorry, bruh. You smoking dick, bruh. Straight up. You smoking dick in the Philly rap. Fuck it. You smoking dick in the blunt, a backwood blunt. You know, I'm tired of that shit, man. Get this shit over with. The Fury can fight the winner. You know what I'm saying? Just get it over with. Let them niggas fight, bro. Put them Joshua suckers to sleep, or they can put these Wilder suckers to sleep. We gonna shut up, or they gonna shut up. Let's get it over once and for all. And then, you know, Joshua going around here saying he got a $28 million offer. Boy, that fight can't even generate $20 million. If he getting $30 million for that fight, bro, Joshua getting like $10 million, bro. And I'm being nice. If he getting 30, if they offering Wilder 30, that fight ain't even worth. It ain't gonna do enough. So let's say he offering Wilder 30, okay? He at least getting 30. That's $60 million. The The worth of the fight in the UK is not $60 million, bro. The worth of that fight in the UK is not even probably $60 million, bro. Now you know they only have a select. They have a select. They only can raise the prices so high, so the pay-per-view is gonna be 20 pounds, bro. The seats start off at 40 pounds. I think go 40, 60, 80, 100, 150 pounds. It ain't that much money, bro. It ain't gonna break no live gate record, bro. That fight probably generate the live gate. I really couldn't. I mean, what's the highest live gate they had, man? It was like Conor McGregor, Wilder, some Fury. Excuse me. Let me hold on. Give me a second, bro. Because I'm telling you, man, that money, it financially can't generate that money in the UK, or it's unlikely. Give me a minute. Excuse me. They always want to give you something else than what you're looking for. All right, the highest one was Mayweather and Pacquiao at $72 million, bro. Okay. All right, that's the highest. The second highest was McGregor Mayweather at over $55 million. Okay, now we going back to live reality. Canelo versus Triple G one did $30 million, and then that was, I don't even know, they don't have it one or two listed, bro. Okay, that was the first fight. The second fight did $24 million. Mayweather Canelo did $20 million. Okay, we looking at, I'm gonna say that fight can generate about $20 million at the live gate, bro. Just looking at the prices that they charge for the tickets, I'm gonna say $20 million on the live gate, and I'm gonna say $30 million. I'm gonna say $30 million for pay-per-view sales, and I think I'm being generous there. So that, you know, you can look at that fight generating, let's pay 25 to be nice, 25, 55, like $55 million. Okay, so you saying you could pay Wilder $30 million, and then you can make at least 30. I don't see that happening, bro. That's all the money. We're not including TV money or US TV money yet, but US and that TV money, it ain't gonna count to another $60 million, bro. Because then you gotta pay the light bill. Then you gotta pay the insurance policy. Then Eddie Hearn gotta get his cut. Then you gotta pay the fighters on the undercard. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta pay your commission fee. Then each fighter gotta pay his promotional fees. Then they, you know, man, hell no, bro. That fight just don't financially generate there. It ain't gonna generate that type of money, bro. And we talking about the highest live gates in the US, bro. Ain't none of them was in the UK because they don't report their numbers. So really, you know, really you looking at this as a $50 million fight, bro, before everybody get their slice of the pie. Before fighters on the undercards get their slice of the pie, before Wembley get their cut, before the electric bill get their cut, before security get their cut, before the insurance policy, before the promoter get the cut, all the promoters that's going to be promoting fighters on there get their cut, and all that shit, bro. Okay? You know, people say you got sponsors and all, man, that ain't even factor into that shit, man. And then the UK tax 48%. 48%. That's bullshit. Out of everything you get in your check in the UK, they tax half. They tax half. Fuck up out of here. I don't think it easily totals $70 million in the UK. I don't. Because you only can charge a set amount for pay-per-view and tickets. I got the ticket chart, man. That fight they can't upcharge the tickets. They can't upcharge the tickets like they can in Vegas. I don't see it generate 70 million, bro. And if it did generate 70 million, if Wilder getting 30 million, what Anthony Joshua getting, bro? He got to at least get 30, 35 million. That's the whole cake. That's the old pie. Because Eddie doesn't get his money off the top. You got to pay the undercard. You got to pay the electric bill. You got to pay Wembley. You got to pay the other fighters on the card. You got to pay the other promoters. You got to pay insurance. You got to pay everything else. Bernardo, that's that. I'm telling you, that ain't gonna work. We talking total revenue, bro. That's not going. It's not going to generate $70 million, bro, in the UK. If you understand, I don't believe so. If it did generate $70 million, they could have gave Deontay Wilder to 25 million up front. It wouldn't have been a problem. But now that I know that they can't overcharge, they only can charge so much because they can't up the money up like you can in Vegas. It's a ceiling. It's a ceiling. In the United States, it ain't no ceiling. Floyd Mayweather can charge 6 figures for a ringside seat. Ain't no amenities over there. Ain't no big casinos over there. They will have to get investors to come in and invest into the fight. And when investors get involved, usually those are shady people somewhere in the Middle East that don't pay up. D. Will, salute. Pay-per-view box, they only can charge 20 pounds. 30 pounds at the max. They can't upcharge the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view won't be $50, $60, $75, bro. They only can charge 20 pounds. It's law. Or whatever the law is. I think it's 20 pounds. They can't shoot up the tickets at Wembley Stadium either. International, that's not pay-per-view in the United States. That's not pay-per-view in the United States. So that's the only money that really matters. The international money probably going to go to Joshua if it's in the UK. Wilder get a small percentage of that. However you want to slice the cake, that fight doesn't generate money. That much money. Where that fight generate money at is in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's just what it is. You know? What Fury and Wilder 2 generate money at is Las Vegas, Nevada. They want to sell you on that UK bullshit, man. They can't afford it. It ain't that they can't afford it. They can't upcharge. That's why Roy Jones and Mayweather never went over there. They can't upcharge it. 300,000 in pay-per-view buys compared to 300,000 and plus Deontay Wilder and Fury buys between 300,000 whatever buys with Parker and White was triple that. $24 million to $8 million. That's the difference. A1 22nd St. Louis, what's going on? You can't, I'm just keeping it real, bro. That money, man, that shouldn't even, that's why Anthony Joshua coming over here. That's where the money at. You know? Big Baby Miller not a bad guy to do pay-per-view with. But he don't fight nobody. But they need to do it in Vegas. You know, you can fight Dominic Brazil and he can fight Miller and they can do it next year. Or they can just do it right. Why not do it right now? Winner get Fury. They can fight twice. I think whoever win twice, go fight Fury. And then motherfuckers can retire. Ain't nothing left to do, bro, in that division. Wilder get the 51-0, retire. That's it. Ricky E, salute. Appreciate the super chat. What up, though? You know, ain't pretty much nothing left for him to do. But get beat up and get knocked out. Get to your 51-0, whatever you're trying to get to, and get out. Leave it to the boys and you know, whoever else in the division. You know what I'm saying? Leave it to the young guys. You know, I like the kid that Brazil beat up that trained with Joseph Parker. I like him. I think he's gonna be able to bounce back and be all right. You know, leave it to him. Leave it to the Trevor Bryants, the Big Baby Millers. Leave it to them, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, Wilder, Joshua, and Fury, man, get out. You know, do right with your money, invest your money, and be good, man. Ain't no point in sticking around in the game, man. When you making that type of money, they making life-changing money, bro. That's just real. These dudes making life-changing money. I mean, you should be able to sit on that. You know? Danny Jacobs and I can't pronounce his name. Canelo Uzatagi are Canelo's option for May 4th. Uzatagi might not win. What if Caleb Plant beat Uzatagi in LA, bro? So it's gonna be Danny Jacobs. I think Caleb Plant gonna beat Uzatagi. In my opinion. I don't know. I gotta look at Uzatagi's last fight. Uzatagi is a Zafner boxing guy. That's why he's not a PBC guy. He's from Zafner boxing like Jaime Maguire. I'm not that impressed with Uzatagi, bro. I just think he had the style to beat Andre Dirrell. Now, how the hell Fury turned into the man to beat, dancing around the ring and shit? I mean, I didn't say he the man to beat. I'm just saying, like, let the motherfucker live. He took a tough fight. If he want to wait for the winner, so be it. Let him wait for the winner because it ain't the fight I care about, to be real. At this point, I just care about the elite fights, bro, and the prospect fight. So if he can force Wilder and Joshua to fight, so be it. Why not? I ain't mad at him, bro. I can never call a guy a coward, you know, other than when he cheated, that did what he did and came and fought. And fought the guys he fought. You know, came back and fought Deontay Wilder. You know, a lot of motherfuckers get mad about that comment, but I don't give a shit. You know? Let him live. He can force that fight, man. If Fury can make that fight, I think he a legend on that alone, bro. If Fury can force Wilder and Joshua to fight, that nigga's in the Hall of Fame on that alone. Hall of Fame matchmaker. I heard Fury finally feeling them bros, decapitation season. Yeah, man. You know, everybody ran with what Ward said. Run with your eyes say. That man didn't want no more of that heat coming out that motherfucking gloves, bro. You know? He didn't want none of that heat, man. Man, the way he hit the flow, bro, it's like he got hit with a taser, man. The way he hit the canvas, bro, his body just dropped. It was no motion. It was no wiggle. It was no like, oh, his body froze. You know, like when Sub-Zero, you know, hit you with the freeze, your body just drop and shatter on Mortal Kombat. That's how that was. New Fat Boy Fitness, salute Indiana in the house. That's how that shit was, bro. What Shorty Low say? The way you dropped, thought he had a taser. Hector, what's going on? You know, that motherfucker, man, dude, I went back and watched that knockout again. Dude, that dude dropped like a plank. Remember planked off of Ed and Eddie? Motherfucker dropped like a plank. like, dog, I wouldn't want no more of that shit neither, dog. That nigga Wilder hitting. He hitting. You know what I'm saying? You know, that dude hit that dude and he didn't move. It was like a corn on a cob just hitting the flow. Dude, man, but yeah, man, I was taking a look at Jermall Charlo, man. They had some the live press conference for Charlos and Harrison and Dominic Brazil, Carlos Negro, and Tony Harrison and Matt Corbin today. Live on FS1 with Undisputed. Come on, that was a beautiful thing, man. Yeah, he was dead, bro. He was dead. What's up, man? I hate this regular champion, super champ. Yeah, that shit crazy. I agree. David Thomas, Punchline Pugilism, Truth Liberator. If I was a rebel, I would have waved that. Hey, man, he gave him a chance, bro. I ain't mad at him. That nigga was dead, though. Cocaine was one hell of a drug. Bonehead AJ has uttered Luis Ortiz's name. He ain't gonna talk, man. Ortiz, man, he ain't gonna fight Ortiz, bro. He'll fight Wilder before he fight Ortiz. But damn, it's raining like a motherfucker in Miami. I'm watching the Heat and the the Rockets on, man. Only 2 games on the FanDuel slate tonight. We decided not to play private, but I got an addiction, bro. I got an addiction, so I had to play. But only a couple dollars though, man. So I ain't bet nothing big. But talking about Jermall Charlo, I seen him do an interview and he was getting upset with the reporters and shit. You know, his anger, you know, like Jermall Charlo ain't the angry one. It's Jermall. Jermall Charlo seems to be angry because he's hungry. And maybe he kind of starving himself, bro. But I think he angry, but not because of Willie Monroe, and I think he might be a little bit hungry. A lot of the fighters, I remember Curtis Stevens say he actually juiced the week of the fight. I mean, like, he uses juicer and all he do is juice, you know. So he juice all his vegetables, he juice all his stuff like that. And you know, so a lot of the calories get cut the fight of the week to make weight. And like I say, he may be having a hard time making weight. Fred reported that a couple months ago. But he said he ain't scared to let his O go, man. Remember Keith Thurman said that. And he want Canelo Alvarez. Obviously, he ain't going to get Canelo Alvarez. I don't believe anytime soon. I don't believe the WBC is going to force that fight to happen. And that's unfortunate for him. Okay. You know, Danny Jacobs, he said, you know, he been waiting on that fight. He got something for Danny Jacobs. And it seemed like he the only one that really wanted. And it seemed like being real out here, you don't get no respect for that. Everybody want to go with the guy that's, you know, faking and perpetrating and pressing like they want to fight. I'm going to tell you this, dude. Them dudes over there on his own, they don't want no parts of Charlo, bro. Until somebody, like, if Corbin go out there and drop Charlo, expose Charlo this weekend, you know, then, people going to want to fight him, okay? People going to say he overrated. But if you go out there and handle business, destroy him at quarterback like he's supposed to do, then they gonna just try to stretch it out to 30, 31 and give him his shot. And the WBC is in cahoots. They supposed to be like labor in a plant, which is a third party company that settles disputes between the company and employees, and that's what the WBC is supposed to do. It's supposed to make fights, not keep fights from happening, but it's all about the money. They want 3% of the $15 million Canelo Alvarez made versus Rocky Fielding, and they don't want 3% of $1 million or $2 million that Jermall Charlo is getting. So, I mean, so when you fight Canelo Alvarez, this is a super handicap. You handicapped by the WBC, which they did open scoring for Austin Trout and Canelo Alvarez, which was disgusting. Then you got to worry about the zone, the network. Then you got to worry about the promoter. I mean, the shit is just pathetic. It's pathetic. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Everybody gonna sit there and act like Canelo not doing nothing wrong. Victor Conte wants to go at Jermall Charlo, but he didn't say nothing about Canelo Alvarez. Okay, Canelo Alvarez was being popped. Ain't nobody's been saying nothing about other guys who don't take a deep breath when they fight, like Usyk, or nobody say nothing about Lomachenko. None of these dudes say nothing about Manny Pacquiao. None of these dudes say nothing about Carlos Cuadras, and none of these dudes say nothing about Luis Nery. And they got nothing to say about none of these foreign dudes that get popped, okay? And a lot of times these other foreign dudes don't get caught. Nobody say nothing about Joseph Parker missing the drug test. A lot of times these other dudes don't get caught is because, guess what? It's because these dudes be in other countries, bro. These other countries don't have thorough drug testing, That's why. The brothers get caught because they the only American fighters that fight. Ain't no good white American fighters out there. Only good white American fighter you can name right now, other than Jason Lidstrom from 58,000 years ago, is Joe Smith Jr. Okay, so of course when guys in America get popped, they're gonna be black because blacks make up a large percentage of the American boxing population, bro. Okay, these other dudes go back to they native countries, eat this meat, and they get a pass. And Eddie Morales got popped, and Luis Nery, Carlos Cuadras, Canelo Alvarez, they get a pass. They go to the Hall of Fame and going to the Hall of Fame. Ain't shit said about that shit, bro. Well, Caleb Plant, yeah, I guess. Man, you look at him as a wigger, I guess. I don't really look at him as white. That motherfucker's black. That motherfucker's white chocolate. But you want to say Caleb Plant, give it to him. He get popped, he gonna get treated like he black. Damn, James Harden ain't missed shit yet. That's just what it is, bro. Okay, they're gonna just speculate. It's trying to really diminish and discredit the black fighter, bro. And that's just what it is, dog. That's what boxing is built on now. It's not built on the best fighting the best. They like, okay, you know what? We can't beat the best black fighter. We know all the top fighters in history, majority is made up of black fighters. You have some good fighters in there like Chavez and Duran. You have guys like that, Carlos Monzon. I mean, you got your guys in there that's up there. But majority, you think when you think boxing, Ali, Lewis, Leonard, Robinson, you think Tommy Hearns, you think guys of that next. You got your Tito Trinidad in there, and then some people think Oscar De La Hoya was good. He was solid, but shit, he was robbing motherfuckers too. Okay, you feel me? That's just what it is, bro. Danny Garcia, Puerto Rican, bro. He Puerto Rican American. He ain't white. It is what it is, bro. It's just about, okay, we can't beat them in the ring now. Let's discredit them. That's what it is, bro. Like, everybody don't want to talk about it, but that's what it is. We can't beat them in the ring, so let's discredit them. That's what it is. A lot of guys don't want to say that, but that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, we can't beat them in the ring. Let's beat them out the ring. Let's starve them out. Let's age them out. We know they out there drinking and drinking a Moscato, and they out here drinking liquor and Hennessy and Louis the 13th. They buying jewelry. They enjoying their little money they getting from Al. Let's age them out. And the fans not going to demand it. The Mexican fans ain't going to put no fucking pressure on Canelo Alvarez. That's just what it is, bro. The real hardcore Mexican fans don't even like Canelo Alvarez, but we talk about slappy fans. If boxing was made up of a majority of hardcore fans, if the hardcore fans was the casual population and the casual population was the hardcore population, boxing would be totally different. But the casual fans, they don't want to see that fight. They don't want to see Jermall Charlo, bro. They don't. They know what's going to happen. They've seen history repeat itself so many times over and over again. Even with all the competitive advantages that Canelo Alvarez entered the fight with, whatever he's doing in his body, in between fights or before the fight, whatever homeboy doing with the judges, whatever he doing with the A-Side Network, the A-Side promotion, and Golden Boy, whatever he doing with his hand wraps, all this stuff he doing, bro, it is what it is, bro. That's what it is, bro. He got every advantage and still be squeezing by the hairs, chin. I ain't scared to talk about it. I ain't scared of nobody coming on my page talking that crap. It's true. Truth hurts. I don't care about a dislike or a negative comment. Bring it. That's how I know I'm telling the truth. I'm not stroking nobody's ego. You don't like the truth, you don't like the truth. Sorry. Mikey's a great American, but he's okay because he's just too Mexican. He's just too Mexican, to Mexico. He's just a Mexican as Joshua's a Brit, the Nigerian descent, like Mikey is Mexican descent. That's what it is. They can't beat these fighters in the ring, so now we got to beat the fighters out the ring. And Danny Jacobs, bro, I like people say I don't like Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs is one of my favorite fighters because of the story and the skill set, but homeboy doing the same thing. Just buck dancing for Eddie, bro. It's what it is, bro. He buck dancing for Eddie. That's what it is. Because he need to wake up and realize that him and Charlo makes the fight everybody want to see. What Danny Jacobs is gonna do is this, bro. Now hear me out, bro. Remember this. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. What Danny Jacobs is gonna do is this. Danny Jacobs is going to go fight Canelo Alvarez if possible. Okay. He's going to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's going to get robbed or he's going to lose a close competitive fight. He's going to cry about it. He's going to beg for a rematch. He's not going to get the rematch. And then he's going to try to turn his eyes over to Charlo and try to get Charlo. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Lamont salute. That's what's going to happen. He's going to try to – what they're going to try to do is now try to make the Charlo fight. Call Charlo over to the zone. Come on, Charlo. We ain't scared. We looking to fight Charlo now. That's what's going to happen, bro. If Canelo Alvarez is going to drop that WBC belt, not fighting Charlo, or he's going to move up to 168 because it's going to be about avoiding Charlo. I don't care what nobody said unless he loses the interim title. I'm going to tell you this. It's going to be Danny Jacobs from the zone that's going to try to get that belt back. He's going to call Charlo while he ain't going to have nothing to lose at this point. He's going to try to fight Charlo. What's going to happen is if Charlo do choose to fight him, which I wouldn't fight him unless that was my only option, because he didn't give me an opportunity. He went to go chase the Mexican, and black people feel like they always got to go chase another ethnic group, and they don't see what they got across from them. You got another brother in Charlo, and you that can make a great fucking fight. But that's another conversation for another day, okay? He going to try to come over there and get sympathy. All these fake-ass Canelo fans, these fake Triple G fans, these hating-ass Charlo fans, all the guys that hate the Charlos and with Triple G and Danny Jacobs, they're going to hype Danny Jacobs up. They're going to try to get Danny Jacobs in position to fight. They're going to try to get him in position to fight Jermall. They're going to say Jermall ducking Danny. He ducking Danny. He ducking Danny. They're going to keep saying ducking Danny. When Jermall Charlo really deserved to fight Canelo, he really deserved to fight another title holder. Same thing they did with Andrade. And they're going to hype Danny up. They're going to act like he ducking Danny. You know what I'm saying? It's a pointless fight. Okay? But at the end of the day, he might go in there and knock Danny Jacobs out. He's not going to get credit for knocking Danny out. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to say, hey, Danny, Canelo beat him first. Canelo beat him first. Even if he beat him more convincingly than Canelo and Triple G together. It's just what it is, man. You got to open your eyes, man. I'm tired of friendly fire from black fight fans, bro. I'm tired of friendly fire. Man, it should be no black fight fans on here, bro. On the internet, social media. It shouldn't be no black fight fans out here, that's, retweeting something that Victor Conte saying, agreeing with Victor Conte. It should be no black fight fans out here supporting Canelo Alvarez over a brother. I don't care how much you dislike brothers from the South, how you dislike brothers from the East, or you dislike brothers from the North, or any brother from the United States. We all should be united and supporting our people, bro. At the end of the day, it ain't like Canelo Alvarez, this good, clean-cut Mexican that comes back to your inner city and gives back and cares about your black ass. He don't. Black fight fans should support their black fighters first. I'm not saying you can't have, your your other favorite fighters, your Usyk, your Lomachenkos, and other guys like that. But why would you want to, you know, a Canelo Alvarez to be the face of boxing when he cheated the game so many times, bro? When he coming in with illegal hand wraps, when his team is known for being cheaters, rigging judges, you want that to be the face of boxing? Corruption? Clenbuterol. Floyd said he was on something from 5 years ago, 6 years ago, almost now. You want that to be the face of boxing? No. No. No, you don't. At the end of the day, you can say you want the best to fight the best. Okay, I'm good with that. But at the end of the day, black fight fans support black fighters first. In some capacity. That's just what it is, bro. You don't see too many Mexicans going around here putting 10 fucking Mexican fighters over, putting 10 black fighters over 10 Mexican fighters. No. And there's always exceptions to the rules. It is. It's always exceptions to the rules. Not saying you got to go out there and root for every black fighter over every Mexican or white or Puerto Rican fighter. But then when you going out your way to railroad a black fighter in favor for Canelo Alvarez or in favor for a Mexican or in favor for a UK fighter in several different scenarios, bro, well, I mean, what that make you? That make you that 4-letter word, bro. That make you that 4-letter word to start with a C and end with an N. When it's a consistent history, you shitting on black fighters for other ethnic fighters, bro, I can't fuck with you, bro. I can't fuck with you, dog. Now, if black fighters out here juicing, getting caught like Berto, or out here, you know, acting like AB saying I don't need no change or nothing like, I understand the ignorant niggas, man. I definitely do. I understand them, bro. I can't support them. I'm not saying that. But if it's, you know, you going out your way to support Canelo Alvarez over Jermall Charlo for no reason, and I'm just saying Jermall Charlo, then you find your way to support, you know, Abner Mars over Javante. I'm just giving examples. Or you saying, oh, Leo Santa Cruz over Gary Russell, and there ain't no reason why you don't like Gary Russell, or ain't no viable reason why you picking him or why you like him. Oh yeah, I seen Leo Santa Cruz, man. He gave me a 10-minute interview, or he signed my boxing gloves, and he was a good guy. I understand those stories, bro. I fully get it. But if it's a consistent history of you having an Uncle Ruckus mentality towards black fighters, dog, on a consistent basis, that's just what it is, bro. That's just me. I can't fuck with you. No, race do matter. I hate when people lie and say that. Race do matter. Race do matter. I wouldn't have to go on a fight hype thread, or I have to go on these different boxing threads and get called a monkey, a spear chucker, and all this other shit, bro. I wouldn't have to go on there and see them, you know, calling Carissa Shields out her name and disrespecting her like Stevie Kim did. I wouldn't have to do if it's not about race. It is about race. I hate when people say, oh, it ain't about race, or it ain't about money. Yes, it is. When somebody clearly go out there and say it ain't about race and then make a stupid ass comment, I'm not saying you did that, Tuka Pack, but you clearly come out there and say it ain't about race or it ain't about the money, but you make a move and dictate it's about money, or say something or make a move and it's about race. Yes, it is. It is. Boxing is all about, it's all racial. And if you can't see this cool they got going on to discredit black fighters, I don't know what else I gotta say. It may be because I'm always in the trenches on social media about boxing, and I see it 100%, bro. I see it. There's no reason why you wouldn't want to see the best fight the best. Now, that's my ultimate objective for boxing, okay? The best fight the best. When I'm on here on YouTube, that's my ultimate objective. That's just what it is. I want to see the best fight the best regardless of color. When you out here repping your fighters and supporting your fighters, bro, you know, and doing that, when I rep my fighters, bro, it ain't just about the best fighting the best. It's about me not shitting on these fighters, bro, you know, on my personal time, bro. Now, if they do some ignorant shit like throw money up in Walmart, flush money, make 10,000 baby mamas, shoot a couple crack kids, and go to jail, well, I gotta do my thing on it, bro. I gotta report that, bro. And some of the bad news I gotta report about black fighters or black people, it ain't because I want to report bad news. It's because I actually want to get the story straight. I actually want to get out there and give factual evidence before somebody come out here with some bullshit. For example, I did a video on John Jones yesterday, okay? I read the entire article about him being on refusing VADA testing, but he's been tested 10 times by USADA, and most people already read the article and didn't read deep enough knowing he was already being tested by USADA. Okay, all of a sudden he's a cheater because he didn't want to do VADA because of some technicalities. I'm not going to label him a cheater. Guess what? He's taking USADA. He's been tested 10 times. Who gives a shit? Okay? Obviously, it was something in the contract his lawyer didn't like. Okay, that's just what it is. So at the end of the day, I do these stories to get out and get the truth first. I'm not gonna go in here and shit on nobody and say, "Oh, this dude went out here and did this and that." Let me see the evidence, bro. You know, and it's a shame, bro, but that's what it's coming to. And it's not about the best fighting the best now. I'm telling you, it's about discrediting fighters. And even Usyk, he gets that, bro. A lot of people take offense that Usyk is a good fighter. He's from the Ukraine, I believe. He's a white fighter, but a lot of people just can't stomach to give him his credit, bro. Lawrence Williams, salute. Good video earlier, family. On that was it Shiro Camiro video you did? I didn't even know they was fighting December 30th. But a lot of these dudes, man, you know, get mad at Usyk because they feel like they crop of fighters. Like I'm gonna just say, they black fighters ain't getting the credit, so they gonna refuse to give Usyk the credit for his fights. He ain't fighting nobody. Who know these dudes in cruiserweight? They some bums, man. Give a hell about cruiserweight. He got to move up to heavyweight to prove his point. You know, we might think logically and say, shit, he the fighter of the year. I just don't see nobody else fucking with him. You know, him, you know, and Maurice Hooker is the only two, and Mikey Garcia in there. Only couple guys I can think of, bro. But people gonna use that same effect. When you feel like your fighters that you support, your black fighters not getting that support, they're gonna pull a reflection. People tired of turning another cheek, all right? Tired of being apologetic. People gonna be unapologetic, say F Usyk too. That's just a wrinkle, the wrinkle down effect. That's a chain effect. A lot of people not gonna agree and like that, but that's what it is. When the favorite fighters you fight like is getting neglected, you go on every thread, you go on every video thread, you go on every Facebook thread, every boxing thread, and people just calling, oh, then you know he need to fight somebody. And how can I fight somebody when I'm not getting the opportunity? Maurice Hooker is my second vote, man. He won an enemy territory twice. Okay, he went on the road and won a title in the UK. And he beat Alex Cesados on the road, bro. I got to give him second. I'd say Mikey's my third, but that's my personal opinion. I'm going to give Hooker credit is due. And Hooker finished Cesados off. I didn't even know he had that type of power. That's just my opinion. But not everybody think that way, bro, about Usyk, bro. You seen the videos. You seen the live streams of people discrediting him. But he's the fighter of the year. I don't care what nobody said. That's my personal opinion. I don't care what the Boxing Writer Association say. When I do my awards at the end of the year, I care about that. I don't care what ESPN say. I don't care what PBC say, the Zone say. At the end of the day, bro, a guy fought 3 times this year. Okay, he won a whole tournament, became undisputed. I mean, who done that? Who fought 3 times this year? That's in this conversation. Thank you. I rest my case. I rest my case. But it is what it is, man. That's what it's coming to. You can't beat the fighters in the ring, so we got to discredit them outside the ring. Okay, when you discredit fighters and you don't force the fighters to fight the best, then guess what? Then they freeze out. Then they get older. At the end of the day, it's up to Jermall Charlo what he want to do. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Yeah, you got to delete that comment, bro. You just use monkey, bro, so you got to go on timeout, bro. I'm just sorry, bro. You on timeout for that one, bro. I don't know what you was talking about, but I see monkey. I ain't delete you, bro. I just put you on timeout. I just seen monkey. I don't like that word, bro. Unless you talking about chimpanzees or some shit like that. If color doesn't matter, out of black Jesus on your wall. Who is he talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. He keeps saying black Jesus. The best fighter of the year is the boxer who had the most glory, and Usyk ain't it. I mean, how is Usyk ain't it, bro? The best glory. Who fought more than 3 times a year, Ronald Finkley? Let's just keep it real. Who fought 3 times this year? Crawford, the fighter of the year, fighting Jeff Horn and Jose Benavidez? Errol Spence, Lamont Peterson, Carlos Ocampo? Deontay Wilder got a draw versus Tyson Fury. He beat Ortiz, okay. One fight ain't going to get you. Herb beat Lara, a great fight, but came back and beat Jason Wellborn. Come on. Who? Mike Garcia beat Lipinets, and we seen what Eric Bonet did to Lipinets. He beat Robbie Easter Jr. That's a good win. That's 2 times a year. Oh, Mikey Garcia is like third, bro. Yeah, people sleeping on Maurice Hooker. He went on the road and whooped the fuck out of Terry Flanagan for a belt. Then came back and beat Cesados on the road and knocked him out on his network. Mikey Garcia beat Lipinets. I'm not impressed with Lipinets, bro. And it wasn't even a dominant performance, bro. He didn't dominate Lipinets like he was supposed to. He got nose busting all types. He beat Robertson Jr. He dominated that performance. Hooker had a knockout. Can't discredit what Usyk did, bro. No matter how much, what's going on, JD Film Salute. No matter how much you want to discredit him, people, like I said, man, I'm not impressed. If you go back and look at these dudes' resumes, bro, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with nobody but Hooker and Usyk this year, bro. That's just what it is. You know, you got to look at who these dudes beat and where they beat them at. Okay, Mikey unified. Okay, he unified the his WC belt, who he won versus Denchinian, who got knocked out in Queens this year, or Brooklyn, one of the two. And he beat Robertson Jr. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. That's not no shit where I say, oh shit, this nigga didn't beat. Oh my God. I'm not impressed by that, bro. I can't be impressed by that. He might be the PBC fighter, but it doesn't impress me. What Usyk did impressed me. Fighting 3 times a year, that's impressive. Become the undisputed champion, impressive. Won a tournament, impressive. Went to enemy territory, impressive. This is impressive. White, black, green, orange, it's impressive. You know, tell your promoter, start letting these dudes fight more than twice a year. You can't beat fighter of the year with these dudes' resumes, bro. Sorry. Now, if Usyk didn't fight 3 times this year, then become undisputed, yeah, then maybe we talk about somebody else. But like I said again, it was no marquee fights this year. Canelo fought Triple G once and then came back and fought Aaron Rodgers. No. Triple G fought Vines Monterosian this year, and then Canelo. Even if he would have won, no. Gervonta Tank Davis fought once this year. Jermall Charlo, they fighting twice a year. Got to get a step-up fight. Danny Jacobs won the title this year. To me, he lost to Sulucky back in April. Big Baby Miller, bum-bassed all year. AJ, Povetkin, and Parker, wasn't impressed with the Parker win. Povetkin win was solid for him. You know, this is my personal opinion, bro. I don't have a favoritism in boxing right now. None of these niggas is my favorite fighter, bro. Okay? I still fucking like a lot of other older fighters before these dudes, bro. Marquez is still my fucking favorite Mexican fighter. I'm waiting for somebody to take that. I'm pretty much thinking it's probably going to be Vidal Ortiz, bro. Pretty much thinking my next favorite black fighter is probably going to be Jared Ennis, Shakir Stevenson, and then, you know, like Christopher B. Hop. I'm just looking forward to the future now, bro. You know, I'm looking forward to the future, bro. I'm not looking forward to these fighters, man. I just don't have no hope, bro. Yeah, Wilder would beat Fury in the rematch, bro. Oh, Wilder would have been fighter of the year. He'd have knocked out Fury like that, bro. No doubt in my mind. I'm sorry, that would have in my mind, that would have trumped Usyk. I mean, Crawford did win undisputed fighter of the year last year and didn't get it. So sorry, Usyk, you would have just had to be on the shit end of the stick this time, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you got to just keep it 100, man. Okay? When I'm talking about fighters and assessing fighters on my channel, bro, I don't care if they white, black, green, orange, and they good, I'm going to talk about them. They do something wrong, I'm going to talk about them. They do something good, I'm going to talk about them. If you ain't heard from them in a while, I'm going to talk about them. I did a video on Nicholas Walters. When the last time you seen a video done on Nicholas Walters? I've done prospect videos on white fighters. You know, Josh Taylor, I like him. But you talking about favorites, I'm always going to root for fighters I genuinely like. Okay, that's just how I rock. Michael Johnson, salute. I'm always going to rock with fighters. And if I like a guy style, I like him, okay? But I'm not going to go out here and shit on black fighters at all, bro. I'm not going to shit on black fighters and go and go praise other non-black fighters, and they got a lot of baggage, okay? That's just what it is. I just can't do it, bro. I can't shit on black fighters, and other fighters got baggage. Now, I might shit on a black fighter like Broner, and by Pacquiao gonna fuck him up because I'm tired of Broner, okay? It's always exceptions to the rule. Juan Emperor Power. Salute, bro. Yeah, Alder Alvarez had a good year. Okay. Beating Kovalev up. Congratulations on this top rank deal. I look forward to Ramirez, Gilberto Ramirez, Gosvick, and I like Alvarez, bro. I told people Alvarez was going to beat homeboy ass. What's homeboy? Kovalev, okay? Jab was too good. Head movement was too good on film. I liked it. Oh, okay. My bad, bro. I mean, don't use monkey. But yeah, my bad, bro. I ain't block you or no shit like that, bro. I ain't block happy. But damn, man, I just had some motherfucking buffalo wings, bro. And them bitches, I don't even like hot food, bro. I remember one day, bro, I'm let y'all on a secret. One day, dog, I'm coming from this chick house, bro. I'm like in I don't know what grade I'm in, but it's summertime, bro. We had this black gate in my apartment complex, bro. And you know them big black gates that kind of like privacy gates, bro. So I ate these Cheeto asteroids. My boy gave them to me. We in this apartment eating them. So we go over to this chick named Maricia house. Fine little yellow thing. She couldn't get pregnant though. She knew this shit like at 14, 15. So we going over to kick it with her sister, Tashay or whatever her sister name was, bro. And my boy, he sat across the street from her. I forget this nigga name. I can't remember. Jay, that was his nigga name, man. He nigga had like kids early, hella early. This nigga was like maybe 3 years old, 16, 17. So we was over there kicking it. Man, I'm eating these hot Cheeto asteroids. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers, remember them hot Cheeto asteroids that came in the canister? I'm like, damn, these bitches ain't that bad, man. All I know, my stomach started boiling, my ass started burning, bro. Man, I tried to hop that gate, bro. I had these motherfucking like cloth, like sweatpants type shorts on. And I had like I don't know what shirt I had on, but man, I tried to hop the gate, bro. And then like I was hung up on the cross, bro. Like the black gate part went through my fucking shorts and went through my shirt. I was hanging on the gate, bro. I don't know how I got off the gate, bro, but I ran into the apartment and took a shit, bro. That shit was bad. That was embarrassing, bro. It was hot as hell, nigga. Ass bacon, bro. Ever since then, I ain't never fucked with hot Cheetos, period, bro. Asteroids, regular hot Cheetos, extra hot Cheetos, jalapeno, Cheeto, all them shits was banned from my house, bro. Nigga, my ass was burning, bro. Like, dude, never again, dog. Never again. I shouldn't even eat them fucking hot ass buffalo wings, bro. I know my dog gonna have it back because I gave that nigga two big ass wings, bro. That nigga be shitting fucking bricks, bro. I look at the best fighter of the years as one of the most difficult challenges Usyk ain't it. I mean, that's your criteria. I feel you, but the criteria fighter of the year is who had the best year. And he had the best year. Just simple in that. You can't just say by the eye test, this guy had a better year. If you ain't fighting nobody and you ain't being active, I mean, I can't put you as fighter in the year. You got to be active. He won a tournament. He became undisputed. And cruiserweight was one of the deepest divisions that I've seen in quite some time. You know, cruiserweight was a real deep division. You know, it was a real deep division. You know what I'm saying? Wild Fury scared of Wilder, factual state. I don't think he's scared of him. I just think he know he want to fight Wilder for everything. So if he can force Wilder and Joshua, I'm cool with that, bro. What's going on, Narco Chat? I'm cool with. I mean, I'm happy with Fury doing, bro. Force Wilder and Joshua to fight, bro. And then at the end of the day, come back and fight the winner. Everybody just retire, bro. They probably gonna fight twice, Fury and Joshua. But I don't see that. I see whoever get beat up, unless if it go to distance, I see a rematch happening. But if AJ get knocked out, bro, or if Wilder get knocked out, I don't see it happening. Yeah, it's my opinion. Yeah, your opinion. I respect your opinion. But I'm just telling you, I just want to know who do you think fighter of the year is? Say it again. Because I just don't see nobody else that had a great year. There's been a lot of perpetrating and bullshitting in boxing this year. A lot of motherfuckers staying stagnant. Nobody went out there to be great. I mean, this is what it is. And if I find somebody else that was great in a prominent division, if Jared Hurd was to follow up the Lara fight with a Charlo win, I mean, he big time fighter of the year. How Munguia was able to unify with Charlo, probably say he was the fighter of the year. I think Munguia might have got upset of the year. Even though to me that wasn't an upset when I turned the film on, but yeah. I mean, some people say Cotto Ali was the upset of the year. You know? Thinking back on it, it might have been the upset of the year. I ain't mad at you. Get your bias on. They bias against us, bro. So I ain't gonna be mad at you. At least you honest to admit it. I got Water by Kale versus Joshua when it happens, of course. Yeah, me too, bro. I believe so too, man. But you never know. It's the hurt business. Y'all got any questions, man? My stomach then pump it and then pipe down a little bit. I wanna take my time. She gonna get hers before mine. Ali Victory versus Cotto made Cotto look really bad. Yeah, he was old, bro. I thought old boy had gave him a good ass fight too. What's old boy that got into like the fight of the year with Robert Guerrero a couple years ago? The Asian cat that just retired. I can't remember his name. Kamagai. There's his name, man. He was touching Cotto up a little bit. If he had some power, he probably could have been a world champion one day. Well, Hooker beat him. Yeah, I think Hooker beat Ramirez, but I don't know. It depends. Ramirez getting better, man. He is, but I think Hooker is just too good, man. I think Hooker getting way better. Yeah, common guy. I think Hooker getting right. Any word on Easter Junior fight? I heard he was moving up to 140. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they got something in there for Bunny. I think Bunny should go back down to 35, though. Stay at 35 right now. But I think he should get a coaching change. I think he should take Floyd Mayweather up on his offer and train with Floyd for a minute. Would you be surprised if AJ and Fury happens before? Yeah, I would be surprised. But if it do, it do. It is what it is. Both guys want to stay at home. I don't believe Fury wants to be a big United States pay-per-view star because he understands how hard it is. About to tear the Barclays up like I always do. Yeah, man, that's going to be a good-ass card tomorrow. I wish I could make it. So close to Christmas, though, bro. Pulling for both of them. Fuck it. I'm pulling for Carlos Negro tomorrow, man. I don't give a fuck. Who's Joshua's next opponent? It sound like Miller or Dillian White. It seems like they really don't want to do Dillian White. I think a lot of the feedback is that people ain't gonna pay to see Dillian White. That's why you see Khan and Kell Brick might take that April 13th day. Hooker versus Progress is all I want to see. Yeah, you're probably gonna see that late next year. If Progress win that tournament, which is highly possible. Him and Taylor's the fight I'm looking forward to, but Barashnik and Taylor. But I heard the tournament is in Jeopardy, so you might see that sooner and sooner. Charlo's getting big promo. Huh? Oh yeah, they had the press conference on FS1. They had the press conference on FS1. They give them the football music. They've been running promos on the football channel on Undisputed episodes. I mean, this is the best thing for the Charlos, man. This is like a lot of notoriety, and people are gonna want to see them versus Canelo. But I mean, when is the Zone press conference on Fox or something like that, man? Why doesn't Crawford try to fight Thurman? Thurman has been talking cash money. Well, Thurman got a tune-up fight coming January 26th, so Thurman is talking about he tuning up. So we'll see how he look January 26th. I might go out there for that one, man. I don't know why, but I'm supposed to be fucking going to Georgia around in March, so I might just fly out there same day and come back. I got you, Zora. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Dillian White. Who do you think gets trainer of the year? I don't know. That's a good one. I ain't thought about that one. That's a good one. Shit. I don't know. Shit, give it to Jared Hurd, trainer. Fuck it. My apologies. Oh, you good, bro. I feel you. Can Warrington beat Santa Cruz and unify with Russell? But I don't think he could beat Russell, but I think he can beat Frampton tomorrow. I mean Saturday. I think I'm picking him to beat Frampton. I'll do somewhat of a prediction video. I'll try to squeeze that in there. I know I'm gonna do Korobov and Charlo. Probably in the morning tomorrow, y'all. If I can squeeze it in tonight, I will. But I'm trying to drop that Korobov and Charlo video tonight or in the morning. I can see Fury wanting to beat AJ ass after fighting Waters. Salute chat. It's possible. Thurman is up a tune-up mission. Yeah. He gonna tune up like 2 times ago. He might tune up 1 time. We might not see him no more. Probably Derrick James. I ain't mad at it. Yep, I ain't mad at it. I was gonna give it to. I just said fucking Jared Hurd trainer because I want him to get his shine on. He did a great job with Jared Hurd, bro. If you know the story. In a way, I could see Jermall is upset with the media. Yeah, he upset, bro. I think he was just hungry, bro. He right was hungry. He did the Snickers, nigga. He probably starving himself, but yeah. Because the media twisted his words about Danny Jacobs. You know, Danny Jacobs wasn't trying to listen to shit. He was listening to what the reporter told him, but he didn't really disrespect Danny Jacobs. But Danny Jacobs took it that way because he heard. Yeah, Rodriguez, yeah, his name. AJ KO's Fury for sure. I doubt that. Fury outboxed the fuck out of AJ. AJ ain't knocking out no Fury. He too stiff. You fight a monster, you want a light touch. AJ all day. Easy work for Fury. Tank versus Russell. Both inactive, so I think Tank is just physically too big. But Gary Russell said if he wanted, he'll whoop Tank. So I wouldn't put it past him. Take a youngin' than him. But I think Tank just too big, man. I see some of the body shots that Joseph Diaz landed on Gary Russell. It bothered him. So I think Tank is just too good right now, man, for a lot of guys. But he gotta get active. But I wouldn't put him past Gary Russell whooping him. Because Russell let his hands go. And Russell go to the later rounds, he probably stopped Tank just off fatigue. Ronnie Shields is with Charlo's. I saw him. Yeah, he with one Charlo. He ain't with the other one. He might be back with the other one. I don't know where Derrick James is at. But he might. I just know Derrick James changed. They both Jermall changed with Ronnie Shields, and Jermall changed with Derrick James because Jermall and Ronnie Shields got into it. I think it was a Violence fight. Do you see EJ and Bud having a trilogy? If so, I see EJ. No, if EJ win 2, it ain't gonna be a third fight unless it's controversial. I see if it's a trilogy, it's gonna be 1-1, or it's gonna be a draw in 1, and then a third fight. But I mean, they gotta get in the ring first. I want to see Tank versus Burchett. Yeah, I like that fight. Burchett got some miles on his ass though. You know what I'm saying? We might get the fight at the MGM late 2019. I wouldn't bet my bad. Bud beats Earl easy. Never know. Want to see Tank with Farmer? Yeah, I definitely want to see that. I mean, I want to see Tevin Farmer see if he really about it. I know he ain't, but it's my personal opinion. Yeah. Who does Spence Jr. fight after Manny Pacquiao? Mikey. It's gonna be Manny Pacquiao. I heard. Let's Floyd Mayweather come back. It's gonna be Manny Pacquiao. It's gonna be Manny Pacquiao. You know, they're trying to build Errol into a pay-per-view star, and they, you know, believe it or not, they trying to make Terrence Crawford into a pay-per-view star. I don't know what they're gonna do without Amir Khan, but that's just the lowdown, bro. It's gonna be Manny Pacquiao. That's the plan. Pacquiao, Earl Spence, late 2019. You know, if Mikey win, be Mikey, probably Manny Pacquiao, late 2019. So that's the situation, man. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off, man. I wasn't supposed to be on here that long, but man, we had a really good conversation going today. Farmer said, Farmer, man, if as soon as that DAZN deal up and the DAZN figure out Farmer ain't bringing no money to the table, his ass to be asking for Tank. Okay, that's just what it's gonna be. Okay. 7C Wisdom. We got our own house problems. Only Southside. Only our people. Manny is not fighting Earl Spence Jr. That's what I heard, bro. That's what I heard. If Floyd Mayweather don't come back, which he said he retired, and old boy said he kicking too. Old boy said he kicking. If he feel like he losing, he gonna kick Floyd Mayweather. But that's what I heard. The plan is for Manny Pacquiao to fight Earl Spence. They might be gonna overcompensate Manny Pacquiao, but that's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. I'm not surprised by Eddie. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Voila. But yeah, man, let me get up off here, man. Make sure y'all go check out my new sponsor, the Health Blades. All the information in the description. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. That's in the description. Go check out the website. All natural products starting today. Using that promo code, you get 18% off. In addition to other discounts they're doing over there. So check them out. All natural products, foot soaks, muscle relaxer rubs, deodorant, natural toothpaste, man. So go check them out. Real good prices, man. Get 18% off using my promo code, man. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Go over there, check out the website, thehealthblades.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Both those codes are in the description right now, or that information description. Go check it out, man. They got real good deals, man. And I appreciate all my brothers in here showing love. Continue to share the videos, man. Check out the playlist. I'm going to be updating them real soon. One time for the one time we go.